What's up, everyone? I'm Bill Whyte. This is Devin Pinckney. This is KTD Sports here at the Kickz of the Day studio in historic Plymouth, Massachusetts. So this is where we're going to be doing the shows for the foreseeable future here at the Kickz of the Day studio at the Kickz of the Day store here in the West Plymouth Village, I think it's called, West Plymouth Plaza. So yeah, Kickz of the Day. Check it out on Instagram and good shoes and all that good stuff. But either way, this is Devin. What's going on, Devin?
It's Friday, Junior, Bill.
Yeah, Friday.
One of my favorite days of the week.
Yeah. We like that, going heavy into a weekend. We got preseason football started.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah.
You brought it to my attention.
I did. Hall of Fame game. Probably this is being taped before the Hall of Fame, so this happened. They're watching this Hall of Fame game already happened. Don't spoil it for us. So we're gonna be talking what's new with football. You know what I mean? So, but the biggest news, right? Because we're in Massachusetts, right? Sports gambling is now legal in Massachusetts. I did not think this was gonna happen.
So that's active, like.
No, so I guess the process now.
Passed it, and then there's gonna be a date.
Yeah. So this is what it is. So the
I'm asking these questions for y'all.
Yeah. So
myself too.
Yeah. So what they did, so they drew the bill up. All the people there, the politicians there, they drew the bill up. They approved it. Everyone agreed on the bill. Everyone's happy. Now that bill gets slid over to old Chucky Baker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna give his old signature. You know what I mean? And then as soon as that happens, it's legal. But there needs to be sports gambling licensing distributed. So that means, you know what I mean, when it tells things more wants to, you know what I mean, I don't know how many they're going to give out, but that takes up to 90 days. So 3 months from when Charlie Baker signs it, which he's likely to do this coming week, if he hasn't already done it when this is being seen. So about 3 months we're going to be gambling on sports here in Mass. So very exciting time here. And very exciting time for you guys, right? Is that what you're going to say?
I was gonna say that. Then I was like, I can get my DraftKings money that's been in escrow.
There you go. Well, yeah, they fucking had you by the balls, man.
Because I can't get it mailed to a Massachusetts address.
Because you did it in our state?
Yeah, I think did Rhode Island.
Oh, I see.
My mother used to live in Rhode Island.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's not crazy to in Rhode Island. We're in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It's fucking 20 minutes from here. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
But yeah, so I'm excited about that, and everyone at home should be excited because we give out the best sports gambling advice.
You can watch the show and then click your parlay.
Dude, just do exactly what we say. Do exactly what I say, at least, because I've won it 2 years in a row. I'm a 2-time champion here at KTD Sports. You know what I mean?
I was teetering 50%. I was close to it.
I think I had something like 54, and we pick every single game. We gave every single game last year. I went 54, and that's what spreads. So.
Even those Jaguars Texans games,
we picked those.
I wouldn't put money on it, but I'm telling you, if I did, who I would pick.
Yeah, there was a game where Aaron Rodgers didn't play. Remember, because he's like unvaccinated.
Oh yeah, the Jordan Love game.
Yeah, we all picked before the announcement, so we all picked the Packers. Some of us picked the Packers, and she smoked them. She blew them out. So there's stuff like that too. So we get to factor in that stuff. We're pretty good over here at KTD Sports. So
I thought that game ended up being close.
No, they smoked him. Smoked him like Gouda, I'm telling you.
It wasn't a 1-score game?
No. It was a 100-score game.
We're going to come back to this.
Yeah. We'll get the interns to check that out. You can check that out. But yeah, either way, so I'm excited about that. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff at KTD. We're gonna be at casinos this year. Right? Did you know about this? I'm telling you now, this is breaking news here. We're going to casinos. We're gonna be giving.
Now you don't have to drive to Tiverton. We can.
You don't gotta go. You don't gotta go to Tiverton. Now you just can go to Everett.
Go to Encore.
You go to Everett. Sweet.
It's right there.
Sick. It's the same fucking thing.
Save you 5 minutes.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'd rather go to Tiverton or anything. But either way, you can do it. I can use it right on my phone though. That's gonna be the best part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the convenience because it's a lot of times just like fantasy. Like, be thinking like stuff happens. Someone pulls a hammy in warm-ups, or there could even be a trade, and then now that player's not playing. Or,
ACL injuries.
injuries.
I.e. Tim Patrick.
Game time decisions, like a lot of those things, like maybe you gotta drive an hour away and then drive back. Like something could change when.
And the COVID stuff from the couple of years this year, like you know what I mean. It got less last
still
year.
Happening. Like.
Yeah, I know.
People still missing games.
That's another story for another time. But that's it all factors into your what you're saying though about how it's very vulnerable if you're gonna drive all the way to goddamn Tiverton, Rhode Island to place your bet. On the way home, you're listening to the old Sports Hub, and you find out that that Patty Mahomes ain't playing tonight.
The physical trainer coughed on him.
Yeah, Jackson Mahomes was in a who knows what and passing on to Patrick Mahomes, you know. Don't forget about that Jackson Mahomes curse. Him dancing on Sean Taylor's things. I didn't forget about that. It was roped off, the idiot. But either way, so sports gambling, very exciting. Big stuff for KTD Sports. We're doing big things for it. Big things.
Yes, sir.
Next on the docket, how the Patriots looking, Cam?
Oof. You see, now I drive a company truck. I listen to a lot more radio.
Oh yeah.
I'm hearing all of the Greg Verdards,
the Burt Breers,
everyone that's reporting back from Patriots camp is saying the offense looks disheveled. It looks like a mess.
Mac Jones is very frustrated.
Offensive lines, they're good individual, but they're not. There's new positions and there's a couple new people, so they're not functioning as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then. So that led to the end of the week, them doing a padless practice, just to freaking get the fundamentals back.
They gotta press the reset button or something. You know what I mean? They gotta get everyone back on track. But
the offense is having their best series against like third team defense.
Yeah,
they finally scored a touchdown against third team.
Yeah, Hunter Henry, right? Yeah, didn't even start screaming.
That was the other day.
Friggin' what's it called? Christian Barmore has been eating people there. The first team defense the Patriots defense might be better than people think this year. Christian Barmore's a beast, dude. Christian Barmore's a beast.
No, I like him.
So and don't sleep on Malcolm Butler, right? If it's a Super Bowl.
I'm sleeping.
No, I was kidding. Malcolm Butler. I like Malcolm Butler. He didn't end up playing or anything like that, but dude, he's been pretty overrated his whole career. He was good for a 7th round pick out of Northern Alabama. And you know what I mean? He had that great interception. He'll go down in Super Bowl history. But so won't Nick Foles. He sucks too.
You know, that reminds me of remember the Blue Bucks clan?
The what?
They played last year.
The what?
The artist is Blue Bucks clan. They made the song One Good Year.
Yeah.
He said, "One good year," and then just Malcolm Butler.
Oh, man. Called home Malcolm Butler, too?
He called someone Malcolm Butler because they had one good year.
Wow. See, I didn't even know. That's crazy.
Year, dude was Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler, best quarterback in Bears history, though. Don't sleep on that. But, yeah, so what are we talking Patriots? Yeah, so I think the Patriots are not in for... See, I'm a big Patriots fan. I don't know if everybody knew that or not. But it's tough to expect the Patriots to be anything less than around 500 this year. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I see them doing. I see them winning. So 17 games now.
The best case...
7, 8, 9 wins, maybe.
Best case is freaking like 10-7. I think if like everything falls in place. There's also like a floor of like 5 wins. Like we can win half of those.
Yeah, I mean that would be terrible. The Patriots' problem.
Patricia and Judge.
That's what I was just gonna say. That's the biggest problem. You got these two idiots. You just got fired from the other places. They didn't even do good. Joe Judge wasn't even good here the first time around. I said that on the show. If you want to hit the time machine, I said, why the fuck did the Giants sign Joe Judge? He was the special teams coach here, and the special teams sucked. It doesn't make any sense. It was Matthew Slater. If Matthew Slater was a special teams coach, not Joe Judge.
Didn't have him for 15 years.
Dude, oh my God. And Matt Patricia, give me a fucking break. Matt Patricia, dude. What's Belichick thinking with this, dude? You go from
That's
McDaniels.
who's carrying the torch.
I don't even think McDaniels is that like where everyone thinks like.
But it's.
But to go from him, who's like a legit, like.
He's been here and he's been doing it at a high level.
Yes, he knows the system, and then you got fucking freaking Dumb and Dumber in there trying to fucking figure things out on the fly. You got a second-year quarterback, first-round pick, who's showed potential. You got all this money invested in the receivers, the tight ends. You know what I mean? The offensive line, you gave Trent.
Which I need to see more from.
The offensive line needs help, but you drafted Owenu's back. You know what I mean? You got David Andrews back. Did they get? Oh, they drafted Cole Strange. Yeah. You know what I mean? They put pieces there. It's the coaches that suck. In the defense, so we're talking about the defense is good. Do you see the stability of the defense? Gerard Mayo and Steven Belichick. Those are the defensive guys. You know what I mean? Neither one's the defensive coordinator or whatever, but like those are there's two defensive coordinators. It's Steve Belichick and it's Gerard Mayo, and there's consistency there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at least they've been there. Mayo, like ever since he retired, has been working with the linebackers, working with the defense.
Exactly. He knows the system. Steve Belichick obviously knows the system too. It's his dad's system, you know, and he's been doing it for a while now. I think he's weird as shit, but like, but the defense seems like they got their act together. The offense looks like it doesn't know what the fuck is.
There's still like the thing that worries. I too, while we're on the offense situation, like McDaniels, like you said, like if we don't have elite talent on the outside. We don't have we have good tight ends, but we don't have Kels. We don't have Waller, Kittle, Andrew. Like we don't have none of those. So it's like at least we have someone that could draw stuff up. Like,
we
weren't a high scoring. Patriots weren't a high scoring team. No. They scored the low 20s. I want to say last year, average points. But and that was with rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
The wide receivers was we didn't have Parker.
They won 7, 8 in a row too at one point.
Yeah, so they could draw stuff together, but when you have pencil pushers filling in those spots, way above their weight in that position to be thrown in that position.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the thing that harkens off to back to the talent thing. In those top 10 positional rankings, we got Hunter Henry was tied for 10th on the tight ends. We had no other positions.
Tied for 10th. But I heard Johnny Smith's been decent in camp though. If any bright spots, might be Johnny Smith. Second year in the system. Yeah, the system's on crack right now, but it might be, you know what I mean, getting a little more comfortable.
Second year in the building in general. I hope that
helps.
Gets it going.
Hopefully.
I liked him in Tennessee. It was the volume wasn't there.
Yeah.
They run the ball every play, so.
Yeah. He was good. They went right from Delaney Walker right into Johnny Smith. It was a good transition.
He was top 10 fantasy, I want to say, and you got 3 targets a game.
Yeah, and they did alternate interceptions.
Interceptions or a touchdown.
Yeah. They got Austin Hooper down there now in Tennessee. I think it's a good fit.
Tennessee, shoot.
Yeah, they'll see Austin Hooper down there.
I'm pretty sure I won a fantasy championship.
Because of him.
Because of him.
Yeah, me too. When he was with the Falcons.
That one Atlanta year, I got
killed.
So I went to get granted Dawson Knox. It was too he just started doing.
Dawson Knox came on the end of that season.
Yeah, he wasn't an official thing, but I was I'll get him. Someone takes him, and I was shit, I got stuck with Austin Hooper. But Hooper was tight end 3.
Yeah.
2
touchdowns.
It was bananas.
Yeah. But Patriots need to get their shit together. Luckily it's early. First preseason is in a week. Get their shit together. You know what I mean? But you know the Patriots are doing better then?
Who's that?
That leads us into our fantasy news. Doing better than Tim Patrick. He tore his ACL. He's out for the year, which stinks. I had him on a whole bunch of dynasties.
Yeah, I was a believer.
Dude, Tim Patrick's legit. He's a good receiver.
He could have been a wide receiver 3 with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Because he was doing all right he was doing serviceable with Bridgewater, Locke, whatever.
Whoever they put out there, yeah.
Kendall Hinton.
Oh, is that the receiver?
Game. Yeah.
It's a practice squad receiver. That's what they put a quarterback. Imagine that. And that's because you know why that happened with the quarterbacks with Denver?
Oh, because wasn't it one got COVID and it was all close contact?
Not even that. It's just they were close. They weren't even. They were just all together and they weren't supposed to be.
No.
Nobody got COVID. They were
Really?
just all in the. They all took their. This is they had these little watch things.
They broke protocol.
They had these things and they took them off and they put them in the corners of the room and they hung out and they got in trouble, and they are all suspended. So they had the receiver in the practice squad come play quarterback in the NFL game. It's wild.
The NFL is not going to let that happen again.
No, that was wild. That was too crazy.
But they'll straight up cancel the game.
Yeah,
before that happened.
That was too much.
They put it on Tuesday night. We already seen them.
Oh my god, that was craziness.
Wasn't there a Wednesday game?
It was something. It was all different crazy days. I loved it.
I'm up for that.
Yeah.
I mean, at least before basketball season.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No game on Wednesday night.
I mean, football every day, but then there was teams playing like 3 days apart. I think the Falcons got screwed pretty bad.
Yeah, playing Tuesday or Wednesday, and then you play Sunday.
Then you play Sunday, and then you got Thursday next week. But yeah, so speaking of those Broncos, though, they came out with Javonte Williams is splitting 70-30 with Melvin Gordon with the Broncos in camp.
I think factor cap.
I think it's fact. I want to think it's fact. They should be fact. Melvin Ingram is he got a little bit of gas, but he needs an oil change or something. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's just his car's. The odometer is a problem. You know
Gordon's 29, but I mean he's still.
Yeah, that's a running back though. He's a running back. 29.
He showed
100.
When he's not your every down bell cow, like when he was in that role he was in last year, like it's not great for fantasy, but
no, he's good for I know you're saying like he's good for short yard gains. You put Javonte Williams as their lead guy, and see if he's got it. You know.
I think Gordon's a better receiver too. I mean, I need to see
Williams.
I need to see Williams get more opportunity.
Yeah.
But he's a solid veteran, and I think it's true also, but it's week 1 of camp.
Yeah.
Like
preseason.
Usually of preseason training camp. Like usually you see veterans ease their way into it.
Yeah.
Like I don't think first week of August Melvin Gordon's gonna take 70% of the snaps. Like,
no, there's no way. There's no way. You're right. So
check back like when they're like preseason week 3.
Yeah.
It'll probably be 50-50 or however it'll shake out. It'll be more than what it is now, I believe.
Yeah, I agree with you. But so that, with this being the fantasy news, what does that say about Javonte Williams? Where would you want to take him? Did you want?
This is the issue. He's got round 1 upside with like a round 4 or 5 floor. Like,
yeah.
Just based off the opportunity. So I'm looking early round 3. I know he's not going to be there. He
won't be there. Right?
He's not going to be there.
Be.
But if I can get, like, I don't know, if I can get one of the top tight ends, if I can get like a Darren Waller or something, or like, I don't know, it's too early for Andrews or another running back.
Yeah. Like, the second.
I'm trying to get like Swift or in that range. If that's my second round, I'm trying to get a Swift or I'm trying to get
David Montgomery or something like that.
Montgomery because he gets the volume.
Mm-hmm.
Williams, I know that's his average draft, but just because of the variance, I can't do it.
Yeah, and then you don't want that to be like your RB2, like getting like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
splitting
it's going to be
snaps,
great.
like, yeah.
And then it's 50-50 week 1.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you didn't like fuck. You got like 6.2 points.
And then you got to bank on.
And you lost by 3.
Bank on a Gordon injury or something.
Yeah, right.
Like, I just don't even want to be in that stress bracket.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah. So what do you think about the Broncos this year? I think they're winning. The AFC West is stacked.
That is tough. I think they're like the third or fringe 4th best team.
So you're saying, so we got the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Broncos.
Yeah, I don't know, the Raiders have a pretty solid defense.
They do.
Which they haven't.
They do.
You can't always say that with them.
They have Denzel Perryman. They're pretty good. Yeah, they got decent defense.
Chandler Jones.
Oh, they got Chandler Jones, yeah.
what's Max Crosby.
Oh yeah.
He's like a top 5 rusher.
Yeah, he's nasty.
Like they got some stuff going on, and I like the what's it, Moreau? I think they got
Foster Moreau.
Yeah. Oh, that's the tight end. There's like a.
Oh yeah, his tight end. He sucks too.
Yeah, I tried to do that in one league when
Yeah.
Waller was out.
Yeah, no, me too, dude. I did that too. He sucks.
And he got like.
Never allowed back on the SEL shooting my dog.
Instant drop. I can't think of the DB. Similar name, but I don't know, they got some stuff going on.
Yeah.
And then obviously they got Devontae Adams,
Yeah.
Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Josh
Renfrow too.
Jacobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek Carr's, believe it or not, a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
If
This
you go
guy-
statistically, like,
You know the biggest problem with the Raiders is 2 games against the Chiefs, 2 games against the Chargers, 2 games against the Broncos.
yeah, that could be.
They could have 5 losses out of that. They could lose 2 to the Chiefs and lose to the Chargers twice, then split with the Broncos. That's fucking 1-5 in their division.
Yeah, it could be 3-3, 1-5.
Not good. That's the biggest problem with them. You know what I mean? Like I just think the Chargers would be better if they were in the AFC South. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, they would cakewalk.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, the
It's
Titans were like the first seed last year.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. The Colts will probably win this year, but like the teams aren't like that strong.
Mhm.
You got Matty Ice there now. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
BC's very own. I was at the PC today.
I think they can make some noise. I think they have a ceiling though, because like I love me some Michael Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a believer, and I like him as an athlete, what he does. But I don't see him as like a number 1. Like I think he could be a 1B,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's that like.
See that's it. That's Doug Flutie.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can see. I got what's that? The Doug Flutie statue there, or BC, Coney Forum. Well, that's a stadium, but. Boom, boom. Just a few picks. No big deal. Don't mind me. Just doing my thing.
But, no, I like what they're doing, but I'm seeing the sleeper reports of like Paris Campbell being the wideout too.
Yikes.
And I'm
No,
like,
I like Michael Pittman a lot. He was I said he was gonna be a top 10 receiver last year.
Yeah, fantasy wise.
Yeah, he was close. I think he was like right outside it.
As far as like a team success standpoint, I think you need like a guy better than him.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
Yeah, to be like
He just-
a Chris Godwin or something like that.
yeah, like
To Mike Evans, you get
he's
him-
like an overqualified too, but he's
Yeah, he's like a legit 2. He's a really good 2. But maybe who knows? Maybe Matt Ryan will make him a better receiver. Matt Ryan's a good quarterback. You know what I mean? He's made receivers better in the past. I mean, look what he did with Mohamed Sanu. He made Mohamed Sanu actually look good. He sucks.
good enough to get a 2nd round pick.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, imagine that. Matt Ryan did that. Thanks, Matt Ryan. Well, we could beat him in the Super Bowl. But, yeah, you got any more fantasy stuff you want to talk about here?
I think I dried out.
Yeah. Let's
This
keep.
installment.
Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it fresh for the next one. You know what I mean? But yeah. So don't forget, we're here at the Kickz of the Day studio
Yes, sir.
in West Plymouth, Massachusetts. Shout out to old Malcolm Bradley for having us here. We really appreciate it. And yeah, you're gonna be seeing us here going forward. And don't forget, we got the return of Jimmy D, return of Joe Whyte, coming soon.
Yes.
Get your popcorn ready.
To a building near you.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, so I'm Bill Whyte. This is Devin Pinckney. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all be
Appreciate
sweet.
y'all.
Peace. Cut.